Sorry, my brothers and sisters, my video went off.
Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Which way to go?
Which way to go?
I love my fatherland.
Oh yeah,
I want to know.
yes I want to know.
Which way Nigeria is heading to? Which way Nigeria?
Thank you, Sharon.
Which way Nigeria?
I'm sorry.
To go.
Which way to go?
I love my fatherland.
Oh yeah,
I want to
Sorry for the
I want to know.
which way Nigeria is heading to.
my people, sorry for the network. My line went off, so I'm just coming back again for the second one, please. Please join me. Let us welcome everybody. Invite your friends, and then so share the topic we are talking about today, about the social media madness. Those that are causing nuisance on social media. So share with me. Please invite your friends. Invite everybody. Let's see how we can preach this good message to everyone and stop hate
Every
speech.
little thing that goes wrong, we start to blame the government. We know everything that goes wrong because we are part of the government.
I'm sorry, everybody, please, for the breaking transmission. Sorry for the breaking transmission, please. I'm very sorry, the network went off. So,
Which way to go?
God bless you for coming up, please. God bless you for coming up, please. Get ready, everybody. I want us to contribute to this topic. Let us see how much we can. This is part 2 of
and
it.
indiscipline is ruining the country now. Corruption here, there, and everywhere.
Sonny Okoso has said it all through this music.
Let's save Nigeria.
Let's save our
So
country.
Nigeria won't die.
Let's save our country now, so that our country will not die. So that our country will not die. Please, everybody,
Which way
play
to
your own part. Let's see how much we can save our motherland, our fatherland. Let's see how much we can save it. It's very important.
We made mistakes during the oil boom, not knowing that was our doom. Some people now have everything, while many, many have nothing. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't fall.
So please, ladies and gentlemen, every one of you that are here, I want you to contribute to this program. Tell us what you think. There's a question on the screen. The social media madness we are talking about. Is it foolishness? Is it madness? Or is it illiteracy?
Let's give it a chance to grow.
Let's ask ourselves that question. Let's begin to contribute and also see how much we can stop the nuisance that is going on.
Let's save Nigeria,
Please,
so Nigeria won't die.
call in if you want me to call you. Send me a request. Let me call you if you want to contribute to this event, to this program. Please give me a call or send me a message. Write me on your text. Ask me to call you. Let's see how much we can make a change. So I'll stop this music here now so that we continue working. So
Our ambition to be millionaires is running the country down.
see that.
We all want to be millionaires and to live in the end. Oh, let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die.
Which way Nigeria?
Which
Way Nigeria? Which way to go?
way to go?
I love my fatherland.
Oh yeah,
I want to know
yes we want to know.
which way Nigeria is heading to.
Remember that a simple step is the beginning of a million miles.
Yes, that
Let's
is
start
true.
right now to rebuild ourselves so as to make the country smile. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die.
Which way Nigeria?
It's very important. Everybody has to play a role for us to see that this country
Which way
and
to
our
go?
country is not coming from an African
Oh
land.
sure, yes I want to show.
You see the change that we are preaching about. So please, if you see how much it has spread the good news.
Let's save
It's gotten to the level that we can no longer enjoy it. We can't enjoy it anymore. It's going out of hand. It's going out of hand. People are doing some things that are not required of us today. What we will never imagine happening to us is happening now. And we call it nothing. People don't see any reason to say no to evil acts. What do we do? What do we do? It's very important. Everybody has to come up. We have to wake up and make a change. One more time. So, my brothers and sisters, like as I was saying before, for those of you that just came in, God bless you for watching. Again, this is the part 2 of this program. We were live before the network went off. And if you are just coming in, I just want to refresh back again the topic we are treating today. Our topic today is talking about the social media madness. The things happening on social media that we see today, so many things that are not supposed to have place in our society is what our people now embarked on. When anything happens and we know already that this thing is not supposed to be, instead of letting it die there, our people will start carrying out the spread of that evil. Anything that happens, our black people will be the first people to start sharing, just sharing things that are not responsible. Irresponsible things is what our people are sharing on the social media today. Why is this things happening? Why is it taking place today in our generation? Why is it that our generation that is blessed with so many good things, the generation that had social media was not there. Would they have social media those days? It's only on paper and television. But today, social media is made available for everybody, the born and unborn children. A child that is not yet born is being displayed on social media. The parents show everything on social media. Why is it that our generation now, that we are so blessed with these new innovations, our people want to destroy this generation with their illiteracy, or is it madness, or what can we call it? That's why I say everybody should contribute to it. Please, Bishop, you are welcome. Thank you. We have here in our midst Bishop Success, all the way from Nigeria. God bless you, sir, for being here. God bless you. Please, I would also like, if you want to join and also throw a light, please, you can call into this program and also let us know. Tell us what you think about this issue. In social media, when every single thing happens, our people will start spreading the news. Like the ones that have been happening already now. A woman will make a live video and you see it on Facebook. A live video of her being naked. You see it on Facebook, on social media. And children are watching. We have children that are coming up and they all are watching. I remember those days our parents used to teach us what we should say and what we don't ought to say. But today, the people that call themselves mothers, more especially women, I'll have to point at them directly, because women now use words that are not acceptable on social media, for a public hearing. They use it now on social media to describe things without even respecting the fact that their children may be watching it afterwards. They don't even know where it's going to be landing on. They will just come up on social media just to discuss, to talk about things that are irrelevant. Some will stand on social media to be making hate speeches against one tribe or the other, condemning one part of Nigeria or the other, and doing all sorts of things that are not relevant, things that can break up a community, things that can even break up a nation. They are standing on social media to make hate speeches, carrying out false news, what they didn't even confirm. Information they don't know the fact of it all. They will stand on social media and broadcast it. If you ask them, they just say, that is how it was sent to me. That's how I saw it. They sent you. Must you share it? That's the question. Must you share everything that you see? Is it every water that, every erosion that blocks your exit that you must step into? Why can't we see things and overlook it? Yes, it comes to you. When you see it and you refuse to share it, it will reduce the number of people it will get to. And if another person plays the same role like you do, it will not get to everybody. But the right things, the good messages, nobody is sharing. Everybody is keeping a blind eye at the good things. Nobody is trying to do the good thing. Instead, our people are out there promoting evil. Should I call it? Yeah, that should be a right word. Promotion of evil, wrongdoing. Why should our people be doing this? Why is it? Is it that nobody is preaching anymore, or is it that it's madness? That because a madman will take it difficult, will find it difficult to respect or listen to what anybody is saying, except he's forced to do it. But after that, you still leave him, you still continue, except that madness leaves him. If the madness is still there, he don't know what he's doing because he's being operated by another spirit. So, what are we going to do? This is getting out of hand. Let's begin to send the message across. Let's use this platform to send the message to our people, to everybody around the whole world. Let us stop this nuisance that is going on social media. If anybody knows what is wrong, let's say this thing is wrong. Let's condemn it. It's not right. It has no place. We can't keep to it because it's destroying our generation. We are having this. We are talking about our generation now that things are bad. Who knows how it's going to be in our future generation if we continue this way? If nothing is being done about it, what is going to be with the generation that is coming up? How will our children live? We should lay a foundation that will live forever, or that will stand forever, or for a longer time. What foundation are we laying here now? What is it that our people are doing that can make a better change for tomorrow? Our children can no longer be proud to stand and say this is what they learned from their parents. But if the children want to showcase what they learned, you see them showcasing negative things. And the parents will deny it, that they are not part of it. They never did anything in respect to that, or they never asked the child to do that. You don't need to tell them to do it because they see you. No matter what you do, somebody's watching your back. It's very important that we begin to talk about this issue, change in every aspect, because we can't keep silent and this evil will continue ruling. We have to put a stop to all these things because it has no place. It has no place in us. There's nothing we gain from it. There is no good thing that comes out of it. Why should it be that people will be standing every day, all they are doing is to look for means to destroy another person? You destroy your brother or you are destroying your sister by spreading hate speeches or by condemning him, character assassination. What will it do for you? What do you gain by doing that? You gain nothing. Even if you are paid for it, it benefits you nothing. Let's see how much we can make a change for our generation. It is not a good thing. How can we make a change? How can we begin to talk about better changes for our people, for our children? If we don't do, it will turn us round. So, brothers and sisters, everybody that are watching, please, if you know you are watching here, I want to have your contribution. Tell me what you think about it. You can call in, I'm waiting. You can send me a request to call you. I can call you, or you can call in directly. Let's contribute. Let's talk together. Let's reason together. Let's think about what should be the positive thing. What can we do to bring a change to this particular madness that is trying to take over, the social media. They say in the land of the blind, the one-eyed person is a king. But I also say, in the land where so many are not blind, and they fail to stand up and speak for the defense or for take up the leadership, a blind man will take up the leadership, and every one of them will be walking like blind. Because a blind man cannot lead a man that is well able and can see. So, how do we go about these issues? Every one of you that have been here before, that just came up again, the network went off, and then I was cut out, then I have to restart afresh. So if you are here, please, you want to make a contribution, you want to say something about it, let me hear your own contribution. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I have a little bit right. I just want to hear your opinion. Tell me, what are we doing? Is it good? Good evening, my brother. Good evening, my dear. God bless you. Is it good? Mercy, God bless you for coming up. God bless you. So let us think about these things. Social media madness. Is it a right thing? Is it good what our people are doing today on social media? Standing to send hate speeches or to condemn somebody's image, to make some character assassination statements, to do things that somebody will even start thinking of committing suicide because of you. Is those things good? Why should it happen in these our modern days? And what can we do to stop it? Because the level it's going, if we don't take time, we will not be able to know what is going to happen. It will take over, and our children, and so on will be living in the same lineage. It's a foundation that they are building now. If we don't destroy this wrong foundation, it will be a very big problem for our upcoming generation. Every one of you that are having children, you will understand what I mean. If you don't teach your children what they should learn now, they will carry out a very wrong experience that they learn from somewhere else. If you don't teach them the right thing, people will teach them out there. So how do we go about it? Everybody should, please, let's come back, let's come together, let's begin to contribute. I know that because of the network that cut, so many people are no longer here now, but and some are also coming for the first time. Please, those of you that are coming for the first time, make your contribution. Tell us what do you think. You can call in, send me a request, let me call you so that I can call you in so that we can talk about this issue. Let's see how much we can make a change. Let's see how much we can contribute to make sure that these things change. You know, if you have a contribution to make, please call in. No matter where you are coming from, no matter which part of Africa you are coming from. Thank you for coming up, Beth. Everybody is welcome here because this is something that has to do with our future generation. We don't have to allow social media madness to take over our generation, to take over what the good things that our children are supposed to learn. They come up on social media, as soon as they click, what will come up first is those news and those stupid things that is not supposed to be. As I'm saying it also, I'm also using the opportunity calling on the leadership of the European Union and every other person on social media, the people, the government of Germany and other European governments, please, and the American government to look into this madness. Please, I would not like to call anybody, any particular, I don't generalize everything. My sister, please, I don't want to say, I can remove your comment, but it's not good. We don't want to mention any particular, I don't want to say that you did something wrong. But what I'm trying to say is, we don't want to mention any particular tribe, that this tribe is the people that are the cause of this. No, it is everywhere. All we are trying to say is this. If you know individuals, for me, I have been calling the names of individuals. Today, I have called the names of so many individuals that I see on social media. I can start again by telling you, with the one that calls herself what do you call her again? A lion lady in Holland. So, and the one that said that she's a barrister, which I don't know which certificate she's having as a barrister, or that is it a self-acclaimed barrister or a barrister by merit, or a barrister with a certificate, a qualified barrister. I don't know which of the barrister she is answering, but she goes by the name Loveling. And the other ones that comes from also that says her name is Evinevie, and so on. All those stupid things that they are standing on social media to talk about, they will be the people to carry out other people's affair on social media. You know? I don't know who should I bring on camera, you or who should I bring on camera? So please tell me. I want to know exactly what you think. What do we think that we are going to do? What is it? The things going on social media. Is that madness? Is it madness, or is it illiteracy that is causing it? Or is it because so many people were carried by the wave of the sea across the Mediterranean Sea, and they find themselves in Europe? Then when they arrive, they thought that everything, they have crossed the other side of the world, they are now in heaven, and they begin to misbehave, thinking that they have arrived. No. This is where the journey begins. You know, I mentioned them names by one. Everybody has their own madness that they are saying, what they are doing, whatsoever thing that they do. Like I have given many examples. There are some people that people may like, and you think that I may hate them. I don't hate them. There are people that are doing like Eddie Murphy is talking about his own. He has right what he's talking about. The social media, the one that don't call him social media president because nobody crowned him social media president. But Eddie Murphy by name. What he's doing on social media, he's doing the right thing also. This is what we're talking about. We have to speak out, preach it, let people hear the word. Let's talk about how we can make a change. All evil must not come from Africa. Every bad thing must not be directed to Africans. Must it be that when any evil thing that happens, they will point at Africa? That is where it's coming from. Social media was created for us to have a platform whereby we can share our messages easily with no delay. Get our voice heard. The government can hear our voice. You can use it. Social media is what they use in revolution for Tunisian revolution. Social media have been used in Egypt, in every other parts of the world. They use social media as a platform to speak out their mind. Because as we are talking here, if you share the message and your friends share it, it gets to the friends of your friend like that, it gets to the government, the people in charge. If we are talking to the government, they will watch the video, they are seeing it, they will watch it, and they cannot take action. Hate speech is what we don't want. They should go into social media and find out what they are doing. With those people that are using social media as a platform to bring out the evil that government, even the normal, an average human being will not accept. It's what they go to social media to post. Pornographies. If you see a video of somebody who made a live video that is a naked video, and you are the one who is going to share it, don't you know that you are the one that is committing the crime? Because the person that made the live video never asked you to share. Maybe it fell into a wrong hand, and you are the person that is coming to share it with no permission. Because we are in a country, everybody has freedom of speech. Freedom of speech does not give you the right to do anything you want to do on social media. No. You have the right to speak. That is true. You have every right to speak. You have the right to fight for your freedom or to defend your rights. You have the right to do so many other things. You have the right of comments. But you have no right to begin to spray hate news. Hate. You have no right to spread news about what you don't even know about, what you are not sure of. Then say, just because you saw it on WhatsApp, you begin to share. You saw it on Facebook, you begin to talk about. Like as I'm talking here now, I wrote my topic, and I'm speaking here live about it. I'm mentioning name of anybody that I know that this person, what you are doing, if you ask me to come and defend it, I will stand to defend that what this person did on a particular video like this is not acceptable by me. A woman standing on social media to ask for number and sharing husbands and wives, it's not acceptable. I don't find it funny. You can't be standing on social media and you're asking people that if you need a husband, call in. If you need a wife, call. They are calling you. You are sharing husband and wife, but you don't have anyone. You are not having a husband. You are not living with one. She did one video one time and she was condemning men that is not having contact with their children, placing curses on them and everything. Then, she is the same one that on the same video contradicted herself that she's not living with the father of her children and she don't allow him to come closer. She knows the reason why. What is the reason why you don't allow the father of your children to see his children? For what? No matter what problem you have with the man, I don't see the reason why you should stop the man, the father of your children, not to see his children. Do you know the trauma that the children are passing through, not having direct contact with their father? Do you know what is going wrong within them? Nobody should stop anybody except the man on his own, or the woman decided she don't want to have any contact with his family or the children. Then there must be something wrong with her or the man. But not that you on your own, you will proudly on Facebook and tell us on Facebook on your live video that you gave your husband 200 meters away from your house not to come close. For what reason? No matter what the reason is, you may have your reasons. But then, we are Africans. We shouldn't be living this way. I have been saying it so much every time. We have so many single mothers more than married family. Why? Who is doing who? Why can't people strive and fight to make sure that there is peace at home? Even if there is problem in a relationship, so long as you decided to go into a relationship, why can't you look for a way, find a way to remain together under the umbrella of your husband? More especially here in Europe. Why can't we fight to make sure that we keep our relationship strong? Now, because of all this nonsense, married today and break up tomorrow, have made so many men like us find it difficult to fall into anybody called woman for marriage. Because we want to know exactly whom we are going in with. What relationship are we going into? If you're somebody who is not ready to take a relationship the way it ought to be, and you want to take it the Western way, that you are jumping into a culture that you were not born with, it will not work. It will not work. We have our cultural backgrounds. There is a way we are being brought up. If you don't follow that way, you come up now and you want to jump into another particular culture and take it as your major way of livelihood. You will make great mistakes because you cannot. Even you as a woman cannot live with the whites for the rest of your life. Staying under the social eating money. What about if tomorrow the social decide they don't want to give any more social help? And the government, like, yeah, it happened in Italy. Not only Italy. Before, Greece is a place where everybody wants to run to. They were enjoying it in Greece. And finally, Greece collapsed. They were no longer having it. Everybody started running away. You start hearing them saying, there's no work, there's no job, there's no job. There will be no job if you did not plan for one. Will I come to your house and call you to come and take a job? Somebody who is sitting at home every day. You just wake up in the morning, you are just sitting down thinking about what to talk about. If anybody wants to talk, Messi, if you want, I can call you in. Just tell me to call you. I'll call you in so that you can speak out and let the people know what you're talking about. They can air your view directly. Anybody that wants me to call him or her, please send me a request or write me on this page, on this on comment. Tell me to call you. You know, tell me to call you. I will call you. Because I'm believing that very soon things will change. We are living in a country where they reshuffle their laws every 6 months. When they see that one is not working, they will reshuffle it, and the majority carries the vote. If our people don't find a way to do something now about themselves, they will stand to regret it in the future. Before, they said fathership was not in existence. When a man and a woman has a child, they will just give the man permit to stay. It was not there before. It was during the time of Schroeder, the chancellor in Germany, that they introduced that one, and it helped so many people. Before, you have to get married. It was marriage that was reigning before. But today, the law is changing. Before, if you have a child, they will just give you paper, and you can stay immediately, where you can move to any city you want to go and live. Today, it's no longer like that. The people that receive the paper, go and ask many of them. They give you paper, they tell you have to live in that same city where they gave you that paper for 3 years before you can change. For 3 years, you have to be in that particular city for 3 years. After that city, before they now decide if you will change. And many people now, they are no longer having the same paragraph that other people had before if you have a child. They give you a paragraph that you will only, if you made your asylum with Nigeria, you can no longer go to Nigeria. Because they say you are seeking political asylum. You cannot go to Nigeria direct. They give you, even if you present your Nigeria passport, they will still give you another passport that is bluish color, a light blue color. Things are changing every day. People should not think that it will remain the same way it is. You having the benefit you are enjoying here today must not last forever. Use the opportunity you have now and acquire yourself something. Learn something. The government is paying for anybody that wants to learn. If you want to learn anything, any job or occupation, they will train you, pay for it, and you go and learn it and come out with your certificate. You can work with it in anywhere in the whole world. If you want to be a nurse, you can go and learn. The age is not a barrier. You can go and learn as a nurse. If you want to learn how to take care of old people, you can go. They will pay for you. If you want to learn how to do welding work, they will pay for you. You go and learn welding. Anything you want to do, if you want to be a driver, taxi driver, truck driver, bus driver, even train driver, anyone you want to, depending on your capacity, how you can carry. You can go and learn. I have so many women here. So many women. I'm proud of one of my sister friend from Edo State, living here in Germany, but I will not mention her city. She is a boss. She learned how to do trailer driving. She learned trailer. From trailer, she finished trailer. She had the certificate. She went and learned how to drive bus. Now she can drive bus. She can drive trailer. I have many of them, about 3 of them. So you are sitting idle saying that you cannot do anything. These people I'm talking about, they have children. You have one child, they are paying you social, you think it's everything. No, you are depriving yourself so many things. After you start calling people like me now to show you how you can bring your mother or your sibling here. You cannot bring them because you are not working, you are not paying tax. You are just a liability to the government. So why would they give you the permission? You can't bring any of your siblings or your parents here. We should listen, do something good with our time. Do something good with the time we have now. And make proper use of it. You can't just sit down and expect the government to do everything for you. No. Very soon they will be controlling at the airport. If you want to travel, they will stamp your paper, you will travel. But when you are coming back, they will cross-check if you have been working here. You are not working, you will go back to Nigeria direct. No matter which country you are coming from. Think about it. It's truth. They are now going into it. They are checking already. They want to know the source of your living. You are just sitting down here. All the years that you have been, you are not working. And you are just sitting down here. But you can travel, go out and go in, come in and that. They will just stop you. So what do we have to do? How can we now make proper use of our time to see how we can make a change in our society. You know, let's make a change in our society. Thank you, Gladys, for coming. Oh, God bless you. Let's make a change in our society. Let's see how much we can introduce something good that will help our society. You know, there are good people here. There are good Africans living in Europe. They work. I know one of my friends, since I knew her, she never take money from social, but she's having her children. She's working. I met her when I was even about 10 years ago. When I used to work early morning, I'm driving, and I would meet her very early in the morning, going out for cleaning. She will finish the cleaning job. She will come back in the morning and still dress, bring the children out to go to school. She will drive, go again, and she's working at the hospital. Doing 2 jobs in a day. You are sitting here waiting for social to pay you. You are killing yourself. You are killing yourself. You are killing yourself. You have more opportunities. We have opportunities here. They give you opportunities. You are not making proper use of it. Tomorrow, if they change their law, you start crying. Why? They are wicked. You start calling them racists. They are racist. They are this and that. But when they gave you the opportunity to make proper use of it, you should enjoy it. It's somebody that is paying the tax. It's the money coming from taxpayers that they are using to take care of you. You are enjoying it, and you are sitting there, you don't want to do anything. After you say there is no job. Who said there is no job? There is job everywhere. Who said? Go to job center, you see their post bill. They put their posters where there is job everywhere. They are forcing many of them to go and do job. They will take you to place to go and work. You come back and you have a choice. You start saying, that work too hard. I know if you do that one. That one, maybe that can't job, maybe can't job. Who go do that one? Who is going to do that job? But you'll be sitting there, somebody will come and do it. Look at people coming from Romania to this place to come and work. A cheap labor, they will be collecting cheap money. They may be living in their vehicles, but doing the work. You that has the opportunity, the government is supporting you. Just go and do something. Go out, even if it is only 5 hours, you can work a day. There's no problem. Even if you can work only 4 hours, there's no problem. Use the other one. If you have children, you can work 4 hours while you have the other rest time for your children and to bring them from school and all this thing. Apart from that, they are taking care of your children starting from their nursery school to secondary school. And you cannot stand up to go and do something for yourself. The children will go to school, you'll be sitting down at home, gossiping, destroying people's image on social media, talking about things that are irrelevant, sharing pictures of naked people on Facebook and WhatsApp, leaving the necessary things you're supposed to do, and you are doing the things that are not necessary. Tomorrow, when thunder will start to fire you, they cry, God, why? Thunder to fire somebody is not the one that you see from heaven that just strike. No. There are some thunder that destroys people that they don't even see. Because when nemesis begin to befall some people, they don't know what they are passing through. They will start crying, asking God why. They will condemn every human being. Anybody around them will now become a victim. They will say, it's this person that is the cause of my problem. The other person is the cause of my problem. Nobody is the cause of your problem. Nobody. We are not perfect. Nobody is saying that we have perfect people. No. But what we are trying to say is that there are some certain things that some of our people do which are not necessary. We have to change from it and look for where we can make a better change, live a good life. It's not a funny thing. That is truth. It's not a funny thing. It's truth. Because I tell you the truth, thunder will start to fire people very soon. Already, thunder is already striking on people, many of them. They are receiving the punishments already now. But it's difficult for them to say. When they want to say, they will not say the way it is. They will give the story the way it will suit them. You know? You just want to be sitting down and the government have to pay you. You'll be making babies, children, and from different fathers, and you don't want the father to come closer. You are pushing away. Eh? When you have already had, you can endure. They have 1, 2. Then the next one, you don't like him anymore. You want to start living a single mother life because you know the money for the 2 children you'll be collecting plus your own and the rest. then you can do anything you want to do. The father can go to hell. Then you send the Jugendamt to be running after the man. Any little thing he's struggling, he's trying to work out, they should collect it from him so that you will be getting something for yourself. You'll be enriching yourself. Don't you know that you are just heaping a huge of fire on your head? Firewood, when you heap firewood up and you think that you want to put up fire, watch it. It looks nice when you finish, when you arrange your firewood. But when the fire starts burning, it's falling down. It collapses. And who suffers it much? The person under. When you are heaping it, keep heaping, no problem. But when the fire will start burning, you will be the one to suffer it. Thunder going to strike people live. This is not a joke. It's the truth. When we will no longer speak the truth, when you see somebody talking about the truth, you try to watch out. Tomorrow somebody will make a live video against what I'm saying. Watch it. Somebody will now go tomorrow and make a live video and condemn what I'm saying. And you will see, as soon as that person start talking about, watch the people that will watch her or him. The person will have more followers. Because evil dwells more. Evil news goes faster. People follow fake news more than the right ones. We are talking here, if people come and they look at what you are talking about, they don't want to say anything, so that those people that they are, because they are still the same people that will go there and say, hey, carry on, you are doing good, this and that, and bring their own contribution on how to bring those people down. But when you talk about truth, now how do we make a change? See, let's think about how we can bring a better change to our life and the lives of the people we are going to leave behind after we have finished here. Nobody will talk about it. Nobody will talk about it. So I'm waiting for your call, and I want somebody to call in. I want to hear from people. Let me hear your opinion. Let's get your own opinion. Please make your contribution, and let's see how much we can wrap up this program very fast, so that those of you that will be working tomorrow can go to bed and sleep. Then get yourself prepared for tomorrow, because an idle man is the devil's workshop. We don't have to be idle. We have to work hard to make sure that we get something reserved for our families. So give me your call, send me your message, share this message across, let people know about it. Let people hear this news. It's very important. I don't want to be a good man for a million people while things are going wrong. It's better I'm a bad man for millions of people, but a good man for few that will now listen for the truth, that will make a change in their lives. That's very important thing. So please, if I know you want to support what is going on, you are free. You can call, tell us that you support what they're doing. You are not against it. If you know you are against it, you can also call in and say you are against what is going on. Make your own contribution. It's a free word. Tell us what you think about it. How do you think we can go about it? For me, I am going forward to the level that we can invite the people in government to begin to scrutinize our activities on Facebook. Let them screen everybody that is on Facebook that is making a live video to find out exactly what they are doing. Is it right or wrong? Because people are using this platform, they are misusing it. It's no longer what it is supposed to be. We are seeing things that are not supposed to be on social media, on Facebook, for example. I saw in a video last time a man that was raping a small child, a child under 1 year. A man was raping that child. Live, he was raping the child and was videoing it and posted it. It came on Facebook, on WhatsApp. And people were proudly sharing it. You see some people, they will click like. You see something that is going on, you click like. As I'm talking about this live video now, if I'm talking something that is not good, or maybe I'm condemning something, there's no need of sending me a thumb up. It's a sad, you have to post a sad face. It doesn't matter. It's your reaction. But people sending thumb and love, heart, they're sending heart when they are seeing a video of a man raping a small child. What has it to do with? Now you come again, you see somebody posted a video, a woman posting a video to her husband or to her boyfriend or to whosoever, and it now something went wrong, and it now went to social media. Hey, you are giving our black people the opportunity. They will share it, even if the people didn't know the name of the person. They will dig in and find out the name of that woman, write it on that post and send it, so that people will start knowing. They will even give her address where she's living. The woman that posted the one that happened between the woman and the pastor, it's only the video that went, but it's somebody that went into their Facebook and into their profile to copy their pictures and compile it together with the video and send it, so that people that didn't know them will know them more. For what? What are you gaining from it? What have it profited you? For destroying somebody's image. But in the other side, I want to say it, in the other side, they thought that they were doing that person. That is where the Bible is. I love Bible so much, because the Bible, everything that is happening today in this our generation have been said already in the Bible. They said that when your enemy throw a stone on you, the Lord is going to turn them into a stepping stone. As they are throwing the stones, you'll be dropping it, and you are climbing on top of those stones. You are going more higher. That is how it is. And that is what is happening on that kind of scandal that is going on. To say it, for example, the pastor, I didn't know him before. I didn't know the man and the woman before. But through that video, I came to know them. Another pastor had a problem with his wife in Holland. A family affair, a family problem. They spread it. Maybe they were having some misunderstanding according to the husband. He said that the woman raised hand on him, and he hit out the hand, and the woman fell back. You see? When something happened, the woman fell back and now slumped. After everything now, people started sharing, using the video. They said all sorts of things to the man. They insulted the man. They cursed him. They sent curses across. But since the man is a man of God, I know that it didn't do him anything. But I tell you the truth. The man was not having much friends and followers before that incident. After that, that man was, his profile got so filled that he couldn't even accept more people. He couldn't even accept more friends anymore on his platform. Why? Because they tried to bring him down. But God has used it as a platform to raise him. So let our people also think about now. Let us deviate a little bit from these evil acts and this propaganda of video posting or scandal that people are doing with other people's image, pictures, and the rest of it. And more especially the hate speech that we are getting from people, from tribes. Hate speeches against tribes. Tribal hate speech. Like many people used to say, they will come out and they will be saying that it's a tradition in Igbo land that an Igbo man cannot marry a stranger without marrying at home. Who told you that? It's just a statement from the pit of hell. A hate speech that was reigning far back in those days. That is what they brought in. Who told you that an Igbo man cannot marry a stranger and remain with her? Or Igbo woman? Who said it? One person called from America last time in one live video. He said that Edo men, they will come and marry in America, and they will go back to Africa and marry a wife and leave the woman there. Who said it that it's a tradition? This is individual differences. Everybody is entitled to his own opinion, what he or she does. But you must not come on social media. We are not saying that it's a good thing. You can't come on social media and generalize it that every one of them are doing the same thing. When they talk about prostitution, you now point out a particular tribe. Who told you they are the only people that do prostitution? Come, let me take you to the streets of Germany here. You will see people from from white people. Even black people are not even doing prostitution to compare. You'll be driving at night. I've driven all the time. When I'm walking at night driving, I don't see black women much on the street of Germany. You see the white women hanging around. As you are driving, they are the one running after you. Who told you that it's only this tribe of African that do prostitution? Who said it? Evil is all over the world. Evil is all over the world. But it's only those that decided to broadcast their own evil as if it is a heritage. They are the people that is now known as the greatest evildoers. It can be that they are not among the first 5%. But because of the way they do it, it looks as if they are the highest. They say Nigerians are drug dealers, Nigerians are drug dealers. Do we have any place where we plant opium in Nigeria? Do Nigeria plant opiums? We don't. Our ground cannot grow it. But because many Nigerians that went into it thought that this is where there's money, they want to jump into it. They started bragging, killing themselves, fighting about it. While the people that are dealing on it are silent somewhere. When I watched the news I was watching yesterday, I saw when the police was confiscating the flying boats from Georgia that is carrying marijuanas and drugs. You see a full load of trailer with drugs and marijuana. You see a complete boat floating on top of water. Even some will take their chopper on top of water, park it left and right like they are parking traveling bags. You know, when you are riding in Africa, when your father is riding his motorbike and flowing. That's how they will pack this marijuana on it, and they're flying on top of water. But people will come and they will be pointing on Nigerians. Nigerians are not even seeing 1% of the money that is going around the whole world on drugs. You go to Asian country, you see that many Nigerians are the people that are being killed. They are just the people, they are just servants. They are servants to the people that are the dealers. They are just servants. They are not up to 1% of the dealers. Because we don't have anywhere where we don't plant it in Nigeria. Take for example in Nigeria, if you are planting marijuana in your compound, behind your garden or anywhere, the story will get to the police. You are under arrest. And they will come and destroy it. We don't have place. The people that plant it, they hide it so much. Now tell me how upon the way Nigeria security is, because why security is the way it is in Nigeria is because you'll be doing something you think that nobody is seeing you. Even your neighbor, like they are proposing here on Facebook, it's your own brother that will even go and expose you outside and tell the police that there is something inside. Which Nigerian Igbo people give in a parable, they say, okay, the rat at home went and told the rat outside that there is fish in the basket. If not, the rat from outside, a strange rat, will never know that there is something happening in the kitchen. It's only the rat at home that went out with its long mouth. Can you just smell it? There is fish inside there. And that one will start following. Both of them will now run back to go and eat the fish. That's how secrets are being revealed in Nigeria. In Europe or any other places in the world, people can commit evil and hide it within themselves. You will not hear it. Even if they quarrel, they will seal their evil It doesn't work in Nigeria. If a native doctor does a charm for somebody, and with him and the native doctor, they have a little bit misunderstanding, their secret is coming out. You see, either the native doctor will go and expose it, or the person that the native doctor works for will go and one day open his mouth and start speaking out. Out of anger, he will go and tell the police, this man did something for me, it didn't work, blah, blah, blah. With his blockhead, he didn't know that even himself is in the trap. If you watch, you see many of them on Facebook. The people the ritualists. How do they come to know about them? They have been monitoring them, and somebody from there have gone out to speak out. So our people should change our mindset and think about how we can bring a better change to our generation. This is very, very important. I'm afraid how our upcoming generation will look like if we fail to bring a better, to introduce a better change that will help our people. It's not everything that they will have to learn at school. There are things we need to introduce to our children now at home. Things we need to introduce to our children now at home that they need to know about. Teach them culture. Home upbringing. Train your children the way that they will be able to be mannered. When you are not there, your children will represent you. You will be proud that my child is there, he will not mess up. But these days, what our parents are doing, like the former person that contributed said, is out of illiteracy. That's why everybody is just coming on social media to come and misbehave without thinking about the outcome of it. But it's not supposed to be like that. So please, my people, I don't know if nobody is calling in and nobody's want to contribute to the comments. That means you people are enjoying the program. Let me just give you some time. If you are interested to call, let me know you want to call. If not, it's 12 o'clock already, 12 midnight here in Germany, and if nobody is coming up, nobody wants to talk about it, or you don't want to make your own personal contribution to it, it's not by force. You can decline and stay the way you are, keep to your opinion. But if you want to contribute to this, please, I would like you to send me a request to call you. Let me call so that we can have another opinion from other side. Let me know what you think about it. How do we go about this madness that is now taking over our generation? So please, if you are here, you want to call, I want you to do that. Give me your call. While we wait, I will be playing this music because I just want to drink some water. But while I play the music that asks, it's a song from Sonny Okoso. He's asking a question. This song has been there for so many years, but all that he said in this song is what is happening today, starting from the politicians to the little middle class people and every other, even the social media issues. So let's begin to think about how can we make a change? How can we change this, our generation? We all need to think about a positive change. So if you want me to call you, send me a request while the music is playing. Send me a request. I will call you so that we can easily talk. Let me get your own opinion about it. So it's necessary that we talk about these issues. It's very important. It's good for our children. It's good for our upcoming generation. It's good for people around us to learn more about it. If we begin to introduce this love is very important. If we begin to introduce love within our neighborhood, our environment, our Nigeria and the other parts of the world will be a better place to live in future. So please, let's see how much we can go about this issue. God bless you. I'm waiting for your call. If you want me to call you, send me a request to call you. God bless you. Remy, God bless you for coming up. God bless you for coming up. Please look at the topic of our program. go through the topic. If you have any contribution about that, please give us a call. Call on Facebook. If you have any contribution to that, please give us a call.
Yes, I want to know.
Sorry. If you have any contribution to the topic, please send me a request to call you. Make your own contribution and let's see how much we can gather before I close. God bless you.
Which way to go? I love my fatherland. Oh yeah. I want to know. Which way Nigeria is heading to. Many years after independence, we still find it hard to start. How long shall we be patient before we reach the promised land? Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die. Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Tell me which way to go. I love my fatherland. Oh yeah. I want to know. Yes, I want to know. Which way Nigeria is heading to. Every little thing that goes wrong, we start to blame the government. We know everything that goes wrong because we are part of the government. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria will die. Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Tell me which way to go. Which way to go? I love my fatherland. Oh yeah. I want to know. Want to know. Which way Nigeria is heading to. Inefficiency and indiscipline is ruining the country now. Corruption here, there, and everywhere. Inflation is soaring high. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die. Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Which way to go? Which way to go? I love my fatherland. Oh, sure, sure. I want to know. Yes, I want to know. Which way Nigeria is heading to. We made mistakes during the oil boom, not knowing that was our doom. Some people now have everything, while many, many have nothing. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't fall. Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Which way to go? Which way to go? I love my fatherland. Oh yeah. I want to know. Yes, I want to know. Which way Nigeria is heading to.
Please, my brother,
Revolution is a reality.
God bless you.
Let's give it a chance.
Send me a request to call you.
Let's
Give us your
join our hands
contribution
to farm the land
to the
so we
topic
can
we're
have
talking
enough
about.
food to show. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die. Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Which way to go? Way to go. I love my fatherland. Oh sure. I want to know. Yes, I want to know. Which way Nigeria is heading to. Our ambition to be millionaires is running the country down.
Yes.
We all want to be millionaires and to live in the air. Oh, let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die.
Everybody want to be a millionaire.
Which way Nigeria?
Running the country down.
Which way Nigeria? Which way to go? Which way to go? I love my fatherland. Oh yeah.
Please click share. Just help me share the video. And let's get the video across to the people that need to
Remember that
see
a
it
simple
and
step
make a
is
change.
the beginning of a million miles. Let's start right now to rebuild ourselves so as to make the country smile. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die. Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Which way to go? Which way to go? I love written in the book of God. The good people we shall find their ways, and the meek will inherit the world. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't fall.
Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Which way to go?
Which way to go?
I love my fatherland.
Oh yes,
I want to know
we want to know.
which way Nigeria is heading to. Which way Nigeria?
Which
Which way Nigeria? Which way to go?
way to go?
I love my fatherland.
Oh yeah,
I want to know
yes I want to know.
which way Nigeria is heading to.
One more time.
Which way Nigeria is heading to.
Let's save Nigeria.
Which way Nigeria is heading to. Which way Nigeria is heading to. Which way Nigeria is heading to.
One more time.
Which way Nigeria is heading.
Amen.
So thank you, Papa Sonny Okoso, for this wonderful piece. Which way Nigeria is a question we all need to answer. Where are we heading to? So please, if you know which way, the best way to go, we have to introduce it to our people. We have to let our people know which way are we heading to. Can we all walk up and to do the right thing? Let's make a change and see how much we can impact our generation. The generation now and the ones unborn. Let's lay a foundation, a better foundation to usher them into a foundation that we have laid already. Because if we allow things to keep going wrong the way it is going today, we ourselves will suffer it when the time comes, because the seed you sow is what you're going to reap. So I want to play my role, and I want you to play also your own role. Let's love one another. Let's stop hate. Hate speeches is bad. It destroys even economy. It destroys a long planned foundation that is being laid by our founding fathers. It destroys the dream of tomorrow, because every dream of this country called Nigeria is a unanimous agreement, because we are running a central government. So if there is any good plan from the good men and women there in the office, out of hate, with hate speech, there is no how they will carry out that job. They will have saboteurs, people that will stand up to destroy the dream of another person. So for what reason we don't know, just for selfish interest. So let's stop it also between us here, we that are here, not in Nigeria at the moment, we in Europe. Let's find a way to love one another, be brothers keepers, stand there for each other, and see how much we can do to set up a very good and lasting foundation for our children and generations unborn. It's very important. It's very important. If I might have spoken to you the way you don't like, I may say I apologize for maybe using a word that you may not like, but it's not that I'm apologizing for the statement that I made or the truth that I spoke out. No, I don't owe anybody apology for that. I'm saying the truth, and the truth must be told. So please, everybody should change. Let us begin to repent and think about what is good. Think about what is good. Let's do the right thing, loving one another. It must not come from a particular tribe, you know. We have to love ourselves and see how much we can make impact, because the generation unborn needs something from us. We have to keep something, we have to set up a foundation that they will also enjoy. When they come up, they will now know that, okay, this is what our founding fathers or mothers, our parents that did. This is what they kept for us. This is a foundation that is being laid. You know, I was listening to one guy last time. He said he was in Holland. They arrested him in Holland just for urinating on the street. They arrested him. He was just at the corner like they normally do everybody in Africa. They were just popping into any corner and then urinate. They arrested him. What they told him, they were asking what I did. Say he didn't have any place to urinate. That's why he just went by the corner there to urinate. They told him, did you know how many years it cost them to build the country? You want to destroy it in few minutes. They arrested him. So, what are we trying to say? If you lay a very good foundation and you spend your time doing something good, you will not like to see anybody destroy it. So let's defend anything that we all have put together to work for a long-lasting period of time. Not that we just come up and then destroy what our founding fathers and mothers have already set aside for us. Please, ladies and gentlemen, let's begin to change our mindset. The way we think, the way we reason is very important. Let's love one another. Forgive anyone that err you. Please, forgive anybody and think of a better Africa, a better home, a better brotherhood, a better relationship between you and whosoever you are going to be coming up to meet in life. So this is me, Alpha Polo. That's just my message for you, and I pray God Almighty to guide you all tomorrow as you enjoy your weekends. Then give us the strength. See you on Sunday evening. On Sunday night, I'll be coming up with the program Change for Nigeria and Africa in general. So please, if you are live, join me in that program. I'll be starting it from, let me just say, probably I will start by 9 o'clock in the night. By 9 o'clock, by then the children are in bed. Everybody is now free. We can talk, we'll have a time like 1 hour to 2 hours, then we'll round it up. That everybody can go back to their sleep. So let's begin to advocate for good change. By the special grace of God, we will achieve it. God bless you all. I love you. See you all next time. Till then, bye.